Hello. The operation for the company Wildberries, which helped supply the Russian army, continues with 2 more logistics centers attacked in Krasnodar and Nevinnomyssk. Wildberries stocked. That's everything. All the sky is black, everything is black. Krasnodar who had the goods. But I had goods there. He said the entire warehouse burned down. So don't ask what you returned. We'll return nothing to anyone. I can calm down. Damn, the strength of my offspring was invested there. From zero money. First my goods burned at Krasnodar, and now all the main goods have burned in Krasnodar. We'll return nothing to anyone. Now we have to pay taxes. If you can somehow help, just to cover these taxes. The state started the war. It lost money, but worries about how to pay taxes, so that these taxes enable the state that started the war to keep fighting. How can you run a business when all the assets of every company just burn up? We receive no compensation. What needs to be done? Because it's all meaningless. Buy goods something else. Send it back to the warehouse so it burns tomorrow. Now on Friday we have to pay taxes. From which money should we pay? We have no non-assets that later turn into liquid funds. Accordingly, taxes are paid from them. What to do in this situation? The state said, for example, we will extend the deadline for you. We will give you a discount. The state will say there is no money. Sign the contract. Run a business under a small token.
Созвонимся. Круто! Мама без работы осталась. Дура.
Everything is great at Mom's. Mom has a day off. Regarding compensation, you can turn to the info gypsies who were giving advice. How to sell military goods on Wildberries. Are you ready to profit from the SVO? No, I'm telling you it's not about service under a contract. I am telling you about the merchandise for our fighters. UAV detectors, assault helmets, camouflage clothing, body armor, first aid kits. Bro, are you personally ready for the fact that the people who trusted you and lost everything will now come looking for you and reward you? By the way, which forest are you hiding in? These products have economic potential, profit margins of at least 30%, and minimal advertising rates because demand is unmet. Found a quality product, posted it, and sales started. Just make sure the product is of the highest quality so our fighters have the best equipment and gear. I wouldn't be surprised if he is rewarded soon for these priceless tips. Anyway, I wanted to stay away from politics, but today it's impossible. In Wildberries, 2 more warehouses in Krasnodar, Nevinnomyssk were exposed, and my wife is an active seller. And somehow we got a bit down this morning. And you know, I want to point out that the war, since the moment both sides started hitting commercial facilities and ships, is moving into a stage where it will directly affect everyone. It's time to start thinking there about how to distribute this issue. Because today on Wildberries we have dual-use goods. And tomorrow, for example, in food warehouses we will have dual-use goods, since they also feed the army. The retail network manager is a cross type like a 5. We told Bloomberg that they are already preparing strikes on food warehouses. The chief commander of the UAF was appointed Mihail Dropty. The reaction of Z patriots is bad for us. Dropty sincerely hates us. The raging West. Russians are surprised at how cheap the products turned out to be in Poland. The store in Poland. We feel like complete savages. Yulia is just gathering a whale. I have 200 in a different sense. How much does 400 grams of blueberries cost here? 240 rubles, just in other countries. That would be a crazy day. Look at what this is. A ring is simply sold in the store. Your face when you live in the richest country in the world, in terms of mineral resources. But food costs more than in Poland, where there is neither oil nor gas. We go and are shocked. First of all, the assortment is crazy. Second, everything is there. And it's all affordable. Even though the store closes this evening, there are still vegetables, groceries, everything is available. All of this costs. I don't know, I want to go to Berlin. Half a pineapple costs 160 rubles. Half a pineapple. Apples are 80 rubles each. I see an apple is 80 rubles. I don't know when we will return now. Based on what I see now, in the supermarket, there are vegetables, fruits. By the way, the puddings are very tasty. I've always loved them all my life. The painting is called How to Return Home Now.
Холст, масло.
Unforgettable pudding. In short, everything is here. Raspberries, please. Please open the borders. Please, it's already time. It's time, urgently. I want to get a green card car. Like last time. Already in a past life. I bought a green card. Arrived at the border. And then it just had an effect. You go into the bedroom. Just the whole trunk. These are the threads with the little bits. Milk. And to everyone, everyone, everyone. And you feel like the most loved person. Grandfathers dreamed of getting Yugoslav boots. And grandchildren dream of getting Polish yogurts. Just look. Gooseberry. Russia. 500 rubles. 250 grams. Who are the two people for whom this gooseberry is worth it? 500 rubles. 2,000 rubles per kilogram of currants. Year 2026. 4.5 years of full-scale war. What's happening? Infosegan Andrew Tate, who was welcomed at an economic forum in Russia with the song Mother Earth, was charged by the prosecutor with 42 counts, carrying 10 life sentences. In the whole civilized world, such nonsense exists. In Putin's Russia, these are counted guests. Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev said that Russia can no longer provide its partners with oil and gas because the well has dried up.
Auch die natürlichen Partner nicht mit genügend Erdgas und Erdöl versorgen. All diese Ketten von Problemen gehen weiter und ich denke, wir können natürlich die grüne Agenda nicht vergessen. In diesem Fall kann Aserbaidschan eigene Ausfuhr von Erdgas und Erdöl nach Europa und nach Deutschland zunehmend erhöhen.
Azerbaijan earns. Kazakhstan earns. Turkey earns. And Russia loses. And on TV, they say that Putin outplayed them all.